Our next report is about a virus that mostly affects birds. It's called bird flu. We've all heard about it. But here's what we haven't: a human being infected with bird flu and dying because of it. It has happened for the first time. Guess where? In China. The same country that gave us the Wuhan virus now has the first human death because of bird flu. What does it mean for the world? What's next? Human to human transmission of bird flu? Are we prepared to deal with this? Our next report has the answers.
The world is trying to overpower a massive bird flu outbreak. This avian flu spell is so widespread that it has affected several countries and nearly all continents. And now, the outbreak seems to be taking a dangerous turn. China has admitted to the world's first human fatality due to bird flu. A 56-year-old female from Guangdong province in China was hospitalized for severe pneumonia last month. She died less than 2 weeks later, and China has admitted that she died due to bird flu. But the admission has come almost a month later. Classic China, delaying critical information from the world. It did the same with the Wuhan virus and is following a similar strategy with the H3N8 virus. H3N8 is an avian influenza strain. Humans aren't supposed to get infected with it, but the Chinese woman caught it. And so have 2 other people in the communist country. At least that's what official Chinese data says. The world has learned the hard way not to trust anything official coming out of China. As is the case with the recent viruses in China, wet markets somehow seem to always be the common factor. Reports say the woman who succumbed to bird flu last month was in a wet market just before she developed symptoms. But there's also a silver lining. The H3N8 subtype of avian influenza is a rare strain, and it does not transmit from person to person. At least that's what the World Health Organization believes. Human infections are usually linked to exposure to infected birds. Humans could also catch the flu if they are exposed to highly contaminated environments, like China's wet markets. The WHO is not panicking yet. It says the risk of bird flu becoming a major public health crisis is low. But pharmaceutical companies aren't taking any chances. They claim they can roll out the vaccine shots within a few months. Vaccine manufacturers like GSK, Moderna, and Seqirus say they are already developing human vaccines. The world is struggling to tackle the biggest bird flu outbreak ever. Over the past year, over 200 million birds have been killed. Countries are culling chickens en masse. Japan alone has killed more than 17 million chickens. But the virus rages on. While health authorities and institutions like the WHO say the chances of bird flu becoming a pandemic are low, the fear is that existing strains of avian flu could mutate and make their way to humans, sparking yet another pandemic.